What's up, DuvalArmy? We are back looking at some Discord fun rematch feedback. So this is a cool little Discord server. If you guys haven't seen any of the videos for this, Rematch has an official Discord they have for their game. It has about 70-ish, 90-ish thousand people in here. It's pretty cool. They have a whole bunch of chats for different things, but one of their things they have is feedback, and I kind of want to go through this with y'all and just like get your perspective on what you guys think rematches vectors should go to, because this feedback form is actually pretty cool where people can vote, and I think the top voted things they're gonna actually take action on. So I did this before. If you haven't seen it already, I did a whole 10-minute 20-minute video on this before, but we didn't get through all the stuff, so I kind of want to go through it and keep seeing, because this last video is pretty interesting. So let's jump right in. If you can, smash the like button and subscribe, and I appreciate y'all. So let's start with Lens. Let's start with Lens. Lens says, adding a button to look over your shoulder flips perspective 180 degrees. I like it. Let's read what he says, but I already like it. Could be a fun idea to implement. Could be useful when you want to make an accurate back pass. And I could think of a bunch of other scenarios where it'd be very useful. Yeah, this is pretty nice. It's almost like how Rocket League has, where you can like flip the screen and see right behind you. This would be cool. I wonder if this would be actually good and ranked and make it like too easy to look around without actually having to like turn your camera and spin. This would be interesting. Because the ball moves a lot faster in Rocket League. Things move a lot faster in Rocket League. You actually have to, positioning is like a huge, it's big in Rocket League, but it's huge for a rematch. I wonder if this would really nerf that a little bit. This would be interesting. Like he says, yeah, you already have the mini map you can look at. So is changing value in the settings. So he says, add the possibility to change the number value of settings by directly entering the number with a numpad for more precision if needed. Remove the minimum value for the mouse sensitivity. The current minimum is 0.2 and it's too high for people like me playing low sensitivity. For controller players, reduce the value step of the ladder. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. More options to the player, let them change things. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Any like more option feedback, I'm gonna like it, especially with like controls. Fake shot mechanic. Oh, okay. So VT says, I don't know if anyone's mentioned this before or if the devs have commented on it, but I think a fake shot mechanic would be really good and create nice openings and opportunities. I think it would be really cool as well. This is one of those abilities where I'm like, okay, one more ability, a fake shot would be actually cool to see. I don't think it should have impact frames. I think it should really just be like for baiting a defender. I don't think the goalie should be fake. It should be falling for a fake shot, but it should be good to bait for defenders right before. I think it'll be like really limited, and I honestly think it'd be really hard to use. So it'll give it like a hard skill that you can learn, but you can actually be good at it. It should just be like a cancel out of. So while you're holding right trigger to shoot, and even pass, I think while you're holding X to pass, you should be able to just tap B before it actually releases, and you should be able to cancel whatever decision you're making. That'd be pretty cool. I like that VT. A multiverses effect. So Tom says, title speaks for itself. The game was fast-paced and mechy and perfect besides bugs and prior playtests. Nerf every mechanic by giving way more startup frames before input and makes it feel very sluggish. Only good part about the change is the rematch binds. I know some differ, but I hated pressing both V and C. The team play is still peak, but the micro gameplay is horrible. Defense is way too easy now that offensive dribbling is slower and it becomes a boring loop. It reminds me of when multiverses dropped for a while, had a really good run with fast-paced fighting. Now that the game is dead because devs nerf every single fast element in the game. Please listen to the community and find a balance between last patch and this one. Nowadays it seems there's very little high skill ceiling games being made. This had me excited last patch, but this patch makes me feel like the devs are babying the community. It's why a bell curve exists. Talented and skilled people want challenges, and if the base mechanics can't provide that, it's hard to stay engaged. Yeah, this is another one like the last video where there was a whole bunch of like controversy over how the dribbling feels. And like I said, I might just not be a dribbler to notice these differences. I thought the dribbling was fine, but I don't mind it being a little bit. I don't mind those one-on-ones being a little bit hard to get the ball from the attacker. Like if they're good with it, if they know how to move, I don't mind it. I mean, I thought it was pretty okay. I thought they balanced it pretty well in the new patch, so I'm not gonna upload it. But yeah, I might just not have dribbled enough to know exactly kind of what they feel like. Support for weaker or older PCs. I think my computer has a good CPU and everything, but I have a bad GPU that doesn't Support shader model 6.6. I know this may not be added anytime soon, but adding support for lower end devices would help me and others a lot, while maybe even bringing in more sales. Again, options for the players. Absolutely love it. I love this idea, and I don't see it being a priority for them to bring in the weaker, older PCs. And a lot of people would just say, get your bread up. But I don't know. I don't have this one. I would like the option, but I don't think they should be prioritizing this. Like, prioritizing to make the games better, then get all this accessibility stuff in, like supporting old hardware. Add AI goalkeepers or players in free play. Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna upload this before I even see it. Let me do another upload. I'm gonna add one too, just because this is great. This is amazing. I love this. Rise, great fucking comment. You can select to have a goalkeeper in free play on the blue side, change the difficulty of the bots, make them pass you, so you can be creative with pass plays. That would be sick. Basically like a true offline 5v5 AI mode. That would be sick if they could do that. Even if the AI are dumb, or right here, even if it's just AI goalkeeper like all the time in free play, that'd be sick because they already have a goalkeeper that's in the practice mode. But even if you have an AI goalkeeper that's just like out there, that would be sick. But if you can get a full 5v5 AI and give them like half a brain, man, that'd be so cool. Because he's a strong in free play and actually get some practice with some AI in there. Oh yeah, let me just like this immediately. Look at this fucking guy. What the hell? What the hell is this shit? What the hell? Let us create our own club teams with the tag like you can do in other games such as Marvel Rivals. Each individual should be able to display one of any of their stats like saves, interceptions, goals, or efficiency, as well as their current rank. Some cool logo customizations would be nice instead of a standard 6 to 10 boring PNGs you get in most games, dude. Clubs will be sick. If you could do clubs in game, that would be sick. It is nice that Discord exists. You can do all these things with Discord and make it cool, and you can have clubs in Discord. In-game stuff is always better because more people are going to be exposed to it, more people are going to be able to do it, more people are going to be able to play it. Clubs in-game would be huge. I wish this had more votes. I wish the clubs had more votes as we've been going through this list. Clubs would be great. This one says stripe design for shirts, etc. Yeah, I'm like, whatever, like indifferent. It's cool. Stripe design for shirts, more options. Love it. Extra effort blueprint needs more balance. Okay, what does E say? The main problem with this feature is the backline, defender, and goalie. What can be done? Quick casting, extra effort plus kick or headbutt consumes all gauge charges. Holy. Decrease the charge speed overall. The gauge will be fully spended even if the caster also misses the kick or headbutt action when at a 50-50 situation. This is extremely spammable as defender or goalie to intercept purposes. It has like 1.5 to 2 second CD to use again. Like at moment the ball touches the ground, you can already cast it again. Bruh, this feature still does not punish effectively when the user misses the timing. I do think maybe extra effort needs to like take a little bit longer to like go and like be ready to fully activate. Not go, be ready to fully activate. But I don't want to mess around with the stamina, like nerfing it too much. I feel like it's already kind of hard to run around the pitch. You really got to manage your stamina, so I'm not gonna like fully like this one. I'll do like a fraction lukewarm. They understand that, but no, I think this is like a okay idea. If they had a middle button, I would click it. Client side ball skins or goal effects. Some cosmetics change the way the ball looks for yourself, which can show up in the goal replay as well. Would be cool. Something like Rocket League's goal explosions, but toned down. Dude, yeah, that'd be sick. Goal effects, they gotta have that. That's gotta be coming. It's gotta be on the backboard or something. Goal effects would be sick. Ball side client skins would be sick as well. This is a good one. Adds more customization. It's one of the things that I was talking about. Like, hey, just having more things to express yourself it'd be cool. It'd be cool if they did that for con. Great idea. Let's end off with one more. The Elephant in the Room by P. Like 2 weeks before release, you made huge changes with like no reasons at all. The last beta, you recovered positive feedback with just a few little bugs like performance, key binding, and other little things. Who had the idea to run over a kind of perfect game and completely re-roll it in 2 weeks before the release? You give us keyboard and mouse players like 4 I think this was a lot of keyboard and mouse madness. I didn't get to, thankfully I play on Xbox, but I heard there's a lot of keyboard and mouse stuff that sucked. Also, a huge mistake was to bind tricks and dribble. Yeah, I think this is a lot of just binding and things. To decrease the stamina was also, it's your game, you can do what you want. I know it's okay, but we're all in love with the game. Let's make it perfect. I think stamina, if anything, just needs a little bit of a boost, not anything. So decreasing it was okay. I just don't, like I'm saying, I had fun last beta. I really had fun. I had minimal complaints. The thing was just lagging and crashing. But if they increase stamina just a little bit, I think that's okay. If we make everyone stamina demons, right, they can just solo, like, push, and like it's just gonna be too much. I understand why they did the stamina, right? Because it's not real life. You can't just like sit there and just build your stamina like a real life person and go. Yeah, they have to balance the game because everyone's able to play it. And you can't just like level up your character and get more XP. Like, that's just stupid. So I mean, they could. I just don't think it'd be balanced. So I understand like not having everyone have an infinite stamina, but I think maybe increasing it a little bit, that's okay. I'll agree with that point. Once they add in keybinds and key remapping, like a lot of this is going to be addressed. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank y'all, and DuvalArmy, we out.